Helmet communicators. Who exactly is this for? Is this a good device? Is this a good device to invest into? What kinds of helmet communicators are there in different price ranges? Do you have to go for the expensive stuff or the cheap stuff? Is it better? What is the market like? Everything about the helmet communicator. My aim is that with this one video you will get all the information you need and you will understand should you invest into this kind of a thing for yourself. So let's get into the basics. What is a helmet communicator? So many people might be wondering what exactly this is. So this is a device that will have headphones and also a mic that will connect here. Different devices have different connection modes, but those headphones and the mic will go inside your helmet. So they are ear speakers that will go inside your helmet. They will technically fit any kind of helmet, because most of the helmets nowadays, they actually have a place. My helmets have a place where you can put those speakers. It's already carved into that. Even without that, as long as you have a removable pad, it is very easy. Just remove the pad and just place it behind it and it's done. If you don't have removable pads, then also there is a lot of jugaad and a lot of DIYs on YouTube where you will find how to put it into your helmet. In my understanding, you can install this onto any helmet with a little bit of effort. In premium helmets, obviously you have a space already built in for it and you don't have to do much. So helmet communicators, they come in various price brackets. Now you can get them as cheap as I think 1,500 rupees onwards for good companies, and then you can go all the way till 25, 30, 50 for Cardo and things like that, which are reputed brands used throughout the world. On the other end, the bottom end, you will actually get things like this. This is only Bluetooth, so it will only connect to your phone and it doesn't have mesh network, things like that, so that you can't communicate with the other riders. If you spend about I think 3,000 rupees and above, 3,500 or something, I think the first mesh network from this company comes, and that one you can actually pair it with another one of those devices and you can actually contact with them and you can talk with them, and that's basically just like a mesh network. And the range is good. Some of my friends are using it. The range is good, everything is good, they are happy with it. So it is good for group rides. You don't have to invest really expensive amounts for group rides, because this is cheap and it is a reachable amount. So let's get into the types. First, as I said, there is the ones that just work on Bluetooth. So this one is something that works on Bluetooth. You have lower models also on this. The difference is the lower models will only pair to one phone. Now I got this because this can pair to two phones. So this has dual device pairing and it can connect to both of my phones, which is something I needed. There is a higher model than this that will also have the mesh network. That is, you can actually contact another one of these devices, and then there are more higher models where you can actually connect multiple devices together, so all of you can talk together and for group rides and things. This comes at different kinds of price bracket. It starts at 1,500 for the I think a normal one, and then you get about 2,000 bucks, you get dual device pairing, things like that, 2,500 ish. Then you go about 3,500 or something, you will get the mesh network. That is, it will start with just one-on-one, so two people can talk to each other. That is good for a pillion and you. Example, I and my wife are suppose going somewhere. If she has the same system, I can talk to her without shouting. So that can be good for long rides. After this, the next level is you have the proper mesh network, wherein you can connect I think 20 riders can talk to each other and all that. So that can have a distance of 2.5 kilometers and you can have range and all that. So that is the 3 levels. Obviously those systems, they will come at about 10,000 rupees and above, and then 25,000 and above you get Cardo and really reputed brands that are used all over the world, that have been in the market for a long time. This is how the entire market is like. Now, should you go for the expensive ones, or will something cheap like this also work? Is this all you need? So this is the Edel C5, and as you can see, it has different color modes and lights and all these things built in, so it's really good. And the main reason I got it is it has dual device pairing. I needed that and to be connected. When I'm riding somewhere, if I get an office call, or on my personal phone if I get a call, it will come through and I can answer it. If my loved one is calling, I can tell them that this is the thing, I'm here, I'm so and so place, that way they don't worry. I don't miss office calls. That was one of the reasons. And the second reason is when I'm traveling, I want to listen to podcast or audiobooks. What I do is normally audiobooks. So that is just using that time for some kind of knowledge. I rarely listen to music, but you can also listen to music on it. If you talk about the sound quality, don't expect wonders on it. I'm talking specifically of the C5, this one. This is the Adel C5, and on this don't expect wonders on music sound quality, because this is supposed to be an ambient sound. You are not going to drown out the ambient sound out there. This is just a speaker where you can listen to the music. I haven't had any issue in listening to podcast or audiobooks. Without any issues, I was able to listen to it at good speeds also. The only issue I have ever faced is sometimes the call volume can go a little low, and you might have to slow down, or you might have to stop to listen to what the other person is saying. That depends on some calls and some networks. Sometimes when you are at a place where the range is low, that can happen. Many of you might be wondering, is this safe? Yes, this is safe because this doesn't drown out the external noise. You can still hear everything easily, and this is not a safety issue at all. So this is safe. You will be happy with it. Now obviously, if you invest more into it, you are going to get higher qualities of sound, but in my experience, this is enough. If you are just using this to listen to audiobooks, things like that, or even music, if you just want some music running when you're traveling so that you don't get bored, this is more than enough. If you want the higher features, higher quality, things like that, you can always go and invest into higher quality headsets out there. Even the same company has higher quality, higher priced variations with different features, add-on features, things like that. You can always go into that, or you can go into other companies also. Obviously, this is 100 times better than just putting some headphones into your ear, because the way the motorcycle helmets are built, if it is a good brand, it will actually start covering your ear well, and then it will start pushing the headphone into your ear, and that's why you get the ear pain. In this, obviously, there is nothing going into your ear or on your ear, so you will be totally comfortable. There is no issues like that. And obviously, you are going to listen to the external sound also, so it doesn't hinder your cognitive ability to drive, and that's why it is safe. Another thing I want to just point out before I end the video is the cheaper versions, they are not generally waterproof. If you go for a little higher versions, they are waterproof. This one is fully waterproof. I've used this extensively in the rain. This has been drenched in the rain. There is no problems at all. So the higher and more expensive versions are generally more waterproof, and that's very much a necessity because you are exposed to the elements when you are driving, when you are on a bike or scooter. So with that, I think I've covered everything there is to be for helmet headsets and what are the features for it and is it helpful for you. I hope that clears it. If I have not answered something, just put them in the comments below, and I or any of the community members will get back to you. So as usual, like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you want. This has been Jace for TopEvt. I'll see you in the next video.